So this is JDZero bringing you for another Pokemon Omega Ruby Little Cup match again with the rematch against Masters. Let me fix this. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have another rematch. It's gonna be our sixth round, our sixth part of the rematch. But it's gonna be our seventh round in the game. Basically about this particular, well, no, it's gonna be our eighth round in this match. Why did I say seven? Anyway, basically, so it's our 6-part rematch, but it's gonna be our 8th time in a round, and we coming with another set of a team. I brought back my same team from the other previous game, the other previous rematch. So hopefully I could do better in this rematch and see if I could get a win off of this one. Let's just go ahead and go into the match. Anyway, I start off with Forcy, whatever is the dang Pokemon's name. He went out into Finnegan. I can't believe he switched out, but yeah, it's all good. He's gonna try to KO my four, but I was like, no, I'm gonna switch into my Onyx and see if Onyx could take care of this problem. So Fennekin burns it with its Will-O-Wisp. I was like, okay, I still get, life back, but I'm still burnt, so that burnt still goes down anyway. So he withdraws his Fennekin. I was like, no, not draw the Fennekin. And then he goes into Flamingus, and I hate Flamingus because I don't have any moves to take off that Eviolite that he has on that Flamingus. So it's just gonna be like, you're trying to attack damage onto this Pokemon, it's not gonna do shit. Sorry for my language. I know there's some kids who probably do watch this. So, I went for Stone Edge, and it faded, and he went for another Tri-Attack trying to take out Onyx, and I'm like, Onyx not having that. So he's getting burnt down to like 9 HP. He goes for another Tri-Attack against my Onyx, and you notice that this is an Onyx that has weak armor, so only physical hits can actually raise his speed and lower his defense. That's why he hasn't gotten that's why you haven't seen anything got raised up yet, because he's not, basically fast enough to do anything. So he switches into his Catwoman, and then switches back out into Flamingus. So my Onyx could just die by burn, or he could just KO it with hidden power. So he KO with hidden power, and now I send out my Cyndaquil, and I'm like, I don't know how Cyndaquil is gonna fare up against any of the other Pokemon. So he go ahead and just keep his, Flamingus inside, in the game, letting it die to a Flare Blitz, and then he sends out Tyrant, and I was like, I definitely can't do anything to Tyrant. I can't. All I can do is Will. So I Will-O-Wisp it just to get a burn and see if he could just get damaged by that. But I was like, he Dragon Dance. He freaking Dragon Dance. That's not gonna do anything. He Dragon Dance. He's at +1 speed right now and +1 attack. He could basically dominate me, but I'm like, I'm faster in it still. I still, go ahead and, attack it with a Flare Blitz. It was a crit, but it still didn't do anything. And I was like, this sucks for a crit to not do anything. So he goes for another Dragon Dance. So now he's at +2 attack and +2 speed. And I was like, why? Why? So now he's at +3 attack and a +3 speed. And I was like, oh my god, this dude is gonna be eventually at +4. I can't do anything. I really can't. Then he gets his health back because he has the berry juice. And I was like, no. Now I definitely can't do anything. He's gonna probably go for another Dragon Dance. But no, he doesn't. He goes for a Dragon Claw. Takes out Cyndaquil with a crit. And let's see, what did I do? I sent out Totodile. And the reason why I set up Totodile is because that I could just Aqua Jet. And Aqua Jet is still a priority move. But that didn't do as much I wanted it to do. So now my freaking Totodile's at 1 HP. I go for another Aqua Jet. And that didn't take it out. So now I lost my Totodile to Life Orb. And it went for Ice Fang and it failed. And I was like, But it's no laughing games. And then he dies. His Tyrant dies to a burnt. So I send out Chikorita. I pretty much know what he's gonna send out. It's probably gonna be his Fennekin. And I was like, now I gotta do a Fennekin. So now it gets a little bit of damage from the little Stealth Rocks, but it Fire Blast my Chikorita, taking out my Chikorita. And then I go into Pycon, and I was like, this is stupid. Why did I go into Pycon? Pycon ain't gonna do shit. And then, like I said, excuse my language, but yeah. And he goes Solar Beam Power Orb, and I was like, you could have just Fire Blast anything, and then end up doing another freaking, KO set or whatever. But I toxic his Fennekin. I should have went for Earthquake, but I didn't. So I got the poison on him. And I was like, oh, this is useless. So he officially Fire Blasts me. Takes out Pinecone. And I sent out my 4C. I'm just gonna like names on these Pokemon. And I think this is game. Let's see. Because I think this was my last Pokemon in this game. Yes, so it's game. Okay. Basically, yeah. So this is, like I said, the 6th match of the 8th round. And basically, yeah. Just to remember to like, share, and subscribe. And put your squirrel shades on and stay awesome. Bye, guys.